So what we have here is a slipper or a clog. It was made in Damascus in the late 19th or early 20th century. Now typically woodwork in Damascus would have been made from two woods, from walnut or from willow. As you can see, it's been made from three pieces of wood which have then been attached together. The other decoration that we can see here is made up of mother of pearl, which has been inlaid into the surface, and then filaments of tin have been used to define the decoration. We also have over the top a strap which is made up on the inside with leather. There's then a layer of velvet, red velvet, and then a piece of decorated silver hammered in a technique called repoussé over the top. Now what I like about an object like this is how much we can reconstruct about the culture and the time in which it was being made. We know, for instance, that the person making this was called the kabakibi, and clogs like this were called kabkab. They were made for in the house, in the bathhouse, and also, as you can see, these very high supports would have allowed you to go across muddy streets as well. Now the kabkab made a whole series of different sorts of clogs, and we have the names of those, and we know that people would go to him, they would then have their foot measured onto a blank of wood, and he would then cut it out to the right shape. So this was a big industry of the time. But one of the other things we can tell from it is the interactions that you get between different crafts. So the kabkab had to get his mother of pearl from another dealer, a man called the sadafji. Also the strap itself was made by a separate craftsman called the soyori, who worked only for the kabakibi. We have over the top a piece of silver, presumably provided by a silversmith within the city, and the wood itself presumably would have come from another craftsman. So in this one object we can see how so many crafts within the city are all interacting to bring this into being, and it's a very beautiful object.